Planning a trip to Washington, D.C.? You've probably got the monuments and museums all lined up, but what if I told you one of the most incredible buildings in the city isn't even on most visitors' lists? It's not just a library. It's a palace of art, history, and knowledge, all under one magnificent roof. This is the Library of Congress, often misunderstood and way too often skipped. Don't make that mistake. Today, I'm going to show you how to visit it right, how to get tickets, what sites you absolutely can't miss, and some pro tips to make the most of your trip. Let's go explore the world's largest library. First, the essentials you're ticket in. A quick but important note. Before you plan your visit, always check the library's official website for the latest updates. As of October 2025, the Library of Congress is temporarily closed to the public due to a federal government shutdown. All public events are canceled and the buildings are closed until further notice. When it reopens, visiting is simple but does require a little planning. Entry is by a free, timed entry pass, which you can book online up to 30 days in advance. Same-day passes usually drop online at 9 a.m., but they go fast, especially in spring and summer, so book early if you can. The library is located on Capitol Hill, right across from the U.S. Capitol. I'd recommend skipping the parking hassle and taking the metro. The orange, blue, or silver line will drop you at Capitol South, and from there, it's just a 2-block walk to the Thomas Jefferson Building. That's the main visitor building. Before you head inside, take a moment at the Court of Neptune fountain out front. Massive bronze figures of Neptune, sea nymphs, and horses bursting from the water. It's dramatic, photogenic, and one of DC's most overlooked landmarks. It's normally open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. with the last entry at 4:30. You will have to go through airport-style security, and they don't allow food or drinks, so make sure you finish that coffee before you get in line. All right, now for the grand tour. Here are 4 sites you absolutely cannot miss. Number 1. The Great Hall. As soon as you clear security, prepare to have your jaw drop. The Great Hall is a masterpiece of American Renaissance design. We're talking marble, mosaics, and gold leaf ceilings that soar 75 feet high. Over 50 artists filled every single inch with allegories of science, art, and literature. Just look at the grand marble staircases, the stunning stained glass skylights, and the mosaic of Minerva, the goddess of wisdom. This room was built to inspire awe, to remind you of humanity's incredible reach before you even see a single book. Number 2. The Gutenberg Bible. Just off the Great Hall, you'll find a quiet, dimly lit gallery that houses one of the turning points in all of civilization, the Gutenberg Bible. This isn't just a relic. It marks the invention of movable type printing around 1450, the moment when knowledge leaped from monasteries directly to the masses. The library's copy is one of only 3 perfect vellum editions still in existence today. Its pages are turned every few months, so you might even see a new passage on each visit. You're not just looking at a book, you're looking at the birth of the information age. Number 3. The main reading room overlook. Head up the grand staircase to the visitors' gallery for one of the most iconic views in all of Washington. Below you lies the very heart of the library, a magnificent octagonal reading room crowned by a 160-foot dome. High above, Edwin Blashfield's mural personifies the great pillars of civilization, while 16 bronze statues, figures like Homer, Plato, Newton, and Shakespeare, watch over the desks below. While visitors can't just walk onto the floor on select days, they do offer short walkthroughs. Check their website for the current schedule and try to arrive early because space is limited. And number 4, Thomas Jefferson's Library. On the second floor, you'll find the library's origin story, Thomas Jefferson's personal collection. After a fire in 1814 destroyed the original Library of Congress, Jefferson sold his entire library of 6,500 books to restart it. He famously organized them by Francis Bacon's classification of knowledge, memory, reason, and imagination, a vision that still defines the library's universal mission today. Another fire in 1851 destroyed 2/3 of his collection, but curators have spent years replacing or restoring the missing volumes. Standing here truly feels like you're touching the roots of American knowledge itself. Now for a few pro tips to make your visit perfect. If you're also visiting the U.S. Capitol, here's a huge time saver. There's an underground tunnel connecting the Capitol Visitor Center directly to the Jefferson Building. It lets you move smoothly between the two without going through security again or braving the D.C. heat. Just note, a timed entry ticket is still required to enter the library. Also, don't skip the exhibits and events. You'll find concerts, Coolidge Auditorium, live. At the library evenings, film screenings, Pickford Theater, and occasional off-site programs. Check the events calendar. The Treasures Gallery often displays incredible artifacts like the contents of Abraham Lincoln's pockets from the night he was assassinated, while the Gershwin Room celebrates American music history. Rotating exhibits ensure there's always something new to see. Note, some events require their own ticket registration in addition to the library's timed entry pass.